What up, though, y'allas? Welcome to the Tail Talk channel. Welcome back if you've been here for a little while or if you watched any of our previous videos. This is a You Know What I'm Saying, just going to be talking about some current news. And there's a little bit to talk about, discuss, show. I'm going to start out with some nice, fun, nostalgic things. So, since it is the third 30th? No, 40th anniversary of Dragon Ball. They've been releasing old stuff from the archives, and it's hitting a little harder since the passing of Toriyama. So the first image they gave us was this one. Shout out to the DBZ OG team right here. This was first debuted in a December issue. Well, I guess there's a specific date. It's December 3rd, 1991, in the Weekly Shonen Jump issue 52. This image was initially shown, this poster. So we got Tien, Future Trunks, Yamcha, Krillin, Piccolo, Vegeta, Goku, Gohan, just the OG crew. Kind of brings those feels back. I mean, when you just look at this picture, I mean, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, I'm sure it brings back memories. I'm not going to say the good old days, but the good old days, where they were all still trying to figure it out, growing together. The Saiyans weren't too far past all the other Z fighters, but obviously now things are completely different. And then we got this other image. I guess this one specifically was a draft to the official image that came out on the cover of volume 15 of the Shonen Jump from December 8th, 1988. And this is just showing Goku and Gohan in a classic Bugatti sports car. Obviously, if you're a fan of Dragon Ball, you kind of can see through the art that Toriyama loves sports cars and kind of vehicles and stuff like that, in terms of like Capsule Corp and the things they make and just the world of Dragon Ball. So that was really cool. And then just staying on art and Toriyama, they had released a new cover of My Adventures with Superman. This is for issue number 5. And the artist used Toriyama style for this cover. Super dope. It definitely reminds you of Dragon Ball Z Volume 10 cover. So very similar, but this Superman one, super dope. It's great to see all these other either manga artists, what are they called, mangeki, and comic book artists just showing their love and appreciation for Toriyama through their art as well. When I seen it, I thought it was really cool. I don't know. I'm definitely not reading any comics at the moment, but if you're a fan of comics, specifically Superman, and you've seen that cover, I mean, if you're watching this video, you're a fan of Dragon Ball too, so you probably seen that before me talking about it, or if you've seen about that being a Toriyama thing. I'm sure as soon as you seen it, you just thought, like, you just got that in your head. Speaking of kind of crossovers, though, Goku, whether it specifically be him or not, it definitely was alluding to it being him. He made an appearance in this new anime called Elusive Samurai. This was in episode 3. You see him in like this white robe doing a spirit bomb. And I guess this is at or around the 13-minute mark of the episode. Just this alone is gonna make me want to check out the anime. I guess the anime is very popular now and has been since it came out. So again, it's called Elusive Samurai. I am gonna start watching this. Be sure to go to our general anime channel called Anime Atrium. Got a good amount of videos on there, so go check that out while you wait for the Elusive Samurai review and breakdown. But I thought that was really cool to see them showing love to Dragon Ball, specifically Goku, and that obviously it's not a one for one, but it's him. You know what I mean? He's not just gonna be doing all that. I love his style in it too. It's pretty cool, that robe. Other than that, though, well, no, I guess we'll stay on the crossovers and Dragon Ball themes. So there's this restaurateur. His name is Andy Nguyen. He's the creator and co-owner of a good amount of successful restaurants. I want to say he was one of the first crypto and NFT restaurants, if I'm thinking of that correctly. I want to say he also has a hand in Trill Burgers by Bun B. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty close to 100%. I would say at the very least 80 to 90% on those two restaurants. I guess he's already done a One Piece, a Hello Kitty, and a Naruto, like official restaurants, cafes. And I guess they did pretty well. He recently talked about how he wants to open up a Dragon Ball one next. So that'll be super dope to see. Obviously, him doing One Piece, Hello Kitty, and Naruto already. I'm sure this Dragon Ball one's gonna be perfectly executed if these previous ones were as successful as I believe them to have been. The Naruto one was a ramen shop. One Piece was a cafe. Hello Kitty was a cafe as well. But if you a fan of Dragon Ball, you know them boys be eating. So I'm looking forward to seeing what this menu would be and if the merch for it. Because if it's an official partnership, then they'll be for sure making merch. Hopefully, they put that online. Maybe even have some in restaurant specific pieces as well. But that would be something that I would target on a vacation easily. I mean, I'm not really a fan of One Piece or Hello Kitty like that, but I would love to visit the Naruto ramen shop if that's still around. Not sure if that was a pop up shop or not, but definitely want to go there for sure. Um, and then moving on, San Diego Comic Con recently passed, and I didn't release a video to get this out before the Comic Con, but if you were there and you're a fan of Dragon Ball, you might have been after these SH figure arts figures. We've got a battle damaged Jiren, Super Saiyan Future Trunks, and then this Goku and Gohan on Nimbus. All three fire figures. My favorite personally would probably just be the Goku and Gohan on Nimbus. I mean, for obvious reasons, classic, nostalgic. Gotta love Kid Gohan with his Dragon Ball hat. And then on Quinto Un, you gotta love it all around. Just a good feeling figure or whatever. But if you're a collector, I'm sure all three of these would be on your hit list. I'm not. I know a lot of stores and companies that come out with these exclusive con products. They usually end up putting them on their website after the con as well. So if you weren't able to go to the con, maybe check out SH Figure Arts directly to see if they have them on their website or if any retailers are carrying these Comic-Con exclusive figures. And then if not, you can always check the aftermarket, obviously, to purchase these. But one thing I wanted to end on, so I had recently seen that Toriyama had said he had no plans at that point in time when he was talking about this of Goku and Vegeta surpassing Beerus and Whis. So just something for us to think about. Can we see this eventually happening? Obviously, he said, even at that moment in time, he said, at this time, there are no plans. So eventually, maybe he could have changed his mind, or maybe he would have stuck to that. No, they're not going to be stronger. But will we see that eventually happen? I don't really want to get into too much by myself. I'd want to kind of go back and forth with somebody on that. Hopefully we could get that out soon. Maybe have that be a topic of conversation in a video with me and somebody else. Again, send love to Power. I don't know what's going on with him. I haven't heard from him in a while. But yeah, will we eventually see that? How soon will we see that now that Toriyama is gone? Will they want to kind of speed into that to kind of give a oomph, more of a oomph to the overall thing, or will they just stay with that? Definitely just something to think about. When I seen that, I was kind of torn because obviously with Saiyans we know they just keep going, keep going, keep going. So to put a ceiling on them just kind of doesn't seem right to me. But at the same time, maybe that just goes to show how strong Whis and Beerus are and how incredibly powerful they are overall. Whereas even though the Saiyans could keep surpassing themselves, Beerus and Whis are at such a height that the Saiyans necessarily don't have a ceiling, but maybe they just won't be able to ever obtain that power. But I mean, who knows? I was just about to get into a lot of different things, but I'm gonna leave it alone, save it for a topic of conversation with somebody else. But yeah, that'll do it for this You Know What I'm Saying episode. Thank you for returning. If it's your first time, we appreciate that. If it is your first time, hit that subscribe, please. We got a lot of good stuff coming with the new game and with Daima, all that coming out in October. So definitely stay tuned for that. Might even be giving away one of the games. So stay tuned. Stay tuned for that news. That news will be posted. If you're subscribed to the channel, we'll probably make a post on the YouTube. You can just do little posts that'll appear in your feed. But mainly we'll be putting it on the Dragon Ball T's Instagram for a for the giveaway of the copy of the game. So we'll probably just do, we probably won't pre-buy it so that the winner can choose for the system that they have. So yeah, that'll be cool. But yeah, be sure to like, subscribe, comment, share with your friends. And until next time, y'all, Dragon Ball love.